What's up, y'all? It's your boy Reese, and we back at it again with another reaction video. Like, subscribe, follow. So like I told y'all, we got King and 50 back to back beefing again. You mean when this shit gonna ever stop? We don't know if this shit gonna stop or not, y'all. But like I said, 50 match his match. Like I said, 50 he met his match. Like this beefing shit about to go all the way for a throttle. Them niggas not stopping, bro. Like the young boy King, like I said, he's like he love his mom. Anybody that love their mom gonna do that shit. They gonna stand up for their mom. Ti don't got it. I mean, of course you gotta stand because that's his wife, but he don't have to. Young boy about to step in, and you know what I mean, this is mom. Like you feel me? Like anybody, any guy, any boy, no matter who they are, any man, if you love your mom, you never gonna let nobody say no whole shit about you, about your mom. That's his bottom line. Like you feel me? Like that's his bottom line. Ain't shit to say about that. You feel me? Like, but look, man. Let's get this video on the algorithm. Let's watch this video. Let's get it. But let's watch this video though, and then we gonna give an
50 Cent
input.
is losing a beef with T.I. badly, primarily because T.I.'s son, King Harris, decided to step in this beef. See, when 50 Cent started the beef with T.I.,
Put
I
y'all
don't
on
think
these
50
too,
Cent
y'all.
anticipated or
Snatch
knew
shit.
that T.I. was raising the light-skinned Tupac in his home.
I go outside, wet that whole shit up. And one of the niggas in Clubhouse was in the gas station. I didn't even know though. This is not a main member of his again. So he get back on Clubhouse like, boy, y'all was in that gas station, y'all just woo. And I'm like, yeah. And then we end up shooting up his house. He running, slipping through mud, all type of shit. And then he called the war off. He said, nah, it's over. It's done.
That's what it is.
I'm walking out of Waffle House by his house. I tell my people before I go out, I say, hey, I don't give a fuck what he said. He ain't over with. I say, y'all be on point. Keep y'all guns in y'all hand out here with the woo. I walk in there, order my food. I come out, I got my head on my phone. Something just say, look up. I see two niggas with dreads and black hoodies run across the green box, start lighting it up. So boom, I just hear tagging the glass. I get down, open my car door. My gun was an automatic, so I opened my car door, grabbed it, ran at them. But they emptied the clip and started running. So
Oh, that's crazy. I gotta do my research on King. I never knew King was really like that in real life. I myself, listen, no bullshit. People think just because they parents and shit is rich and all that, young boy probably want his own name for himself. Now, and I'm not encouraging him to go in the streets and do shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have to go in the streets and leave that shit in the past and leave it behind you, leave that shit behind you. You feel me? Like, I might encourage him to go out there, but I never knew King was like that though. You know what I'm saying? Unless he telling a fairy tale, and if he telling a fairy tale, that's some punk ass shit. That's some whole shit. You're a whole ass nigga, cause you out there acting like you paying rent, you paying belt the ass, and you ain't. You feel me? So don't do that. But I don't know shit about King, so I'm not gonna say he lying, or I'm not gonna say he telling the truth. Remember, this is a reaction. We doing a reaction video to King and 50 beefing. I ain't know he was like that, and if he is like that, you mean all right, whatever. Who not like that? So that's all I'm saying. But I ain't know he.
What the world wasn't privy to, but he hasn't stopped there. Today, he's back with more information about 50 Cent. The first time 50 Cent posted T.I.'s wife, T.I.
I ain't gonna lie. This picture right here is crazy. But that's why I be saying like beefing with 50, it ain't no limits. Like he don't give a fuck. He taking that shit to the sky. He gonna take it to the sky with you. These joints right here, chat. These joints good, but they hot as shit though. Ain't gonna lie, my young boy picked me on for my job. They're not the same ones that he had though, but they good as shit. Go back.
son King posted 50 Cent's dead mother and made fun of her and posted her grave. But 50 Cent apparently didn't learn his lesson because now he's back to posted T.I.'s wife again. He posted this picture of Tiny this morning, and this sparked King to get more disrespectful and go after 50 Cent again. King responded back to what 50 Cent did by posting a picture of 50 Cent as a kid holding a drawing that he did of his deceased mother. And King would title this, "You are a great artist, Lil Ninja. Look just like Miss Jackson, ugly, laughing, laughing, laughing. How much to buy it? 50 Cent, I'll pay top dollar." Now, I've never seen this picture.
I mean, all 50 did was all he really did was match his match. I mean, not match. He met his match. You feel me? Like that's all 50 Cent did. He met his match. Like,
Sure, it was like a quick Google search away. But this is just crazy, man. Now, King didn't stop here, bruh. King continued the disrespect. So King now apparently had a picture of 50 Cent mother. So King dropped the.
but what I was saying was 50 met his match. Like, you can't be going at niggas. And one thing I learned about 50, he the type, if he go at you and then you don't go back at him, he gonna keep adding flames to the shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep adding flames to the fire. So it's like a bully picking on the nigga that don't want to fight. You get what I'm saying? Like I noticed that like he'll go at somebody and if they don't say nothing back, he gonna keep going, going. Like, no, go back at that nigga. But if you not with the internet beef, then fuck it. Don't say nothing at all if you're not with the internet beef. But some niggas be like, I ain't gonna say nothing at all. I'ma just see you in traffic and I'ma smack the shit out you. You feel me? But
diss track to 50 Cent where he's smoking on 50 Cent's dead mama.
Yeah, how dare you talk about mamas? Your mama in the grave, you dig her up, they put her under. By my mama, bitch, I'm on that. Static, I want thunder.
this joint crazy.
Ain't the depression. The only one with comps. Since you trolling, let's get petty. They should shot. Ready, yes.
Yeah, but you can't troll though. Like 50 started it, young boy trying to finish it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody don't be with that shit. Niggas be really on that. You feel me? Like niggas don't like when you talk about their parents. You feel me? And it's like, yeah, his mom alive and 50 mom dead, but still, like, niggas not on that, bro. Like, if you want to get accurate, let's go get accurate then. You said something about my mom, I'm gonna say something about your mom. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Things are
Like,
black and white. You call the police, tell the business. You can talk that shit outside, but when you come outside, be ready. I don't know about what's gonna happen, but I know that karma dead. Tell me Jackson that I'm sorry, but I don't know why the fuck someone even get me started. I asked God to visit hell to stop the Curtis started. I been changing for my son, but since legit I've been cold-hearted. Raised and risk it for my mama, so this shit ain't disregarded. Now my flow be retarded. Tell the police that I'm capping, I'm just rapping, I'm an artist. Ain't the type to start no shit, the type to finish what they started.
I
Keep
ain't
it
gonna lie,
against
young boy,
kids and
alright
women,
though.
ain't supposed to be no target. From that south, it's right in this mustard. Really mad cause Diddy, he was cuffing, she was touching on my pops.
I mean, listen, man, the diss track was boo-boo, okay? The diss track was garbage. It was trash. It was not good at all. But
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think the diss track was boo boo. I just think like it wasn't hot and it wasn't trash. You get what I'm saying? It was okay. It wasn't corny and it wasn't like, oh shit, I bang that shit while I'm driving. Like, no. I just think it's a thing. He coming at 50. So it's a diss track and he just made that shit real quick and just like going at him. You feel me? Like I don't think it was like if I don't think he put all that. I don't think he put his all into the diss track because it wasn't like going to beat, but like, it's more like he just going at 50 like nigga use a bitch type shit like that. You feel me? Like I don't think it was that deep with that diss track though, y'all.
the diss track did touch on all the narratives against 50 Cent. Now, somebody in my comment section reminded me because what I said was, man, King is too young for 50 Cent to beef with. It's kind of unfair. Somebody reminded me and they said, Flacco, 50 Cent was terrorizing Lil Meech for I don't know how long. Lil Meech and King Harris are around the same age. So if you could beef with Lil Meech, how you beefing with Lil Meech, you could beef with King Harris. You just don't got nothing on King Harris because one, you and King Harris never had a relationship. King Harris is too young. His business not really on the internet. Like this is a kid who's young enough to where he don't really got no smut on his name yet. So it's hard to really beef with somebody you know nothing about, which is why me personally, I don't give no attention to like YouTubers who diss me because I don't got time to research your life. I'm good, right? Like I'm straight.
Right.
So that's the that's the part where it's kind of like, bro, how do 50 Cent beat King Harris? He can't. He knows nothing about King Harris, and he don't have a relationship with King Harris. All right. Now, with King Harris, though, here's why I tell King Harris, listen, man, all right, you might be going too far. Watch your back, man. Because I don't think 50 Cent is stupid enough to want to like want to harm you. But the way you going, bro, the things you bringing up, bro, you got to be careful, man. Yo, King Harris brought up in this in this diss track that he got the black and white on 50 Cent snitching and telling. Well, earlier in the day, he posted the Lodi Mac paperwork. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me explain. King Harris made this post on Instagram and he says, I got 21 questions.
Yo, that's crazy. He said I got 21 questions, but answered this one. Damn. So 50 is paperwork on 50? I ain't gonna lie. Somebody said delete this. Look, somebody said finish him. Look at the comments. But look, that's crazy. I never knew that. I don't think 50 told though. But I'm not putting this on him though. Cause I don't like one thing you can say. Two things you can say about a nigga that to get you killed in the hood is a rat and he a rapist and child molester. Them is three things that a nigga is stand over you and do it to you. For them three reasons, a nigga to stand over you and do it to you. Real rap. Like go in the hood and call a nigga. If he a gangster and he about it, he'll do it to you. About the rat shit. Cause a lot of niggas being called a rat and they quote unquote they gangster, but they ain't doing it to nobody. You feel me? Like, and I don't know Diddy, like not like that. When I mean do it, I'm talking about he's standing over you, putting that shit in you. You feel me? And filling you the fuck up and sending you up top to God, wherever you believe. But like I always heard stories. They said I think they said the boy said 50 a rat. The boy that run with Ja Rule and them, the Murder Inc. boy. The boy damn, fuck is his name? He locked up right now. He booked right now. They said 50 told and shit. But I don't know that though. I mean, like, see, like when 50 was coming up, I was a kid, so I don't know nothing. I only know about 50 through Power and the Many Men, all that shit like that. But I would listen to him as a kid. That's me listening to a rap that I don't know about 50. Like I didn't know what him. But the boy that got him shot, like, damn, the fucking boy that got him shot and shit. The boy let me see. Nah, I'm fucked up. I gotta pause this shit for y'all. Right, I'm gonna be mad as shit. I know the boy and shit. Like Supreme, that's who his name is.
What?
The boy Supreme. Like the boy Supreme was the boy that did that shit to 50. Like they said they said 50 ratted on Supreme. You feel me? Like, but I don't know is it true or not. I never saw no paperwork. Like this is what like when you it's one of them things when you speak about 50 and they like no we ain't fucking with 50 or right. That's what they said though, but I don't know. You feel me? Like I hope he didn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they said that was his rival who he was beefing with. You feel me? They said he ratted them to get them niggas out the way.
But just answer this one. So who was Lodi Mac, y'all know? Whoever he was, after he died, that's when Freaky Cent started to fear for his life. And well, it's up there. Is this who called my pops a rat with no black and white? Well, here's
Here's
yours,
yours,
sir.
sir.
Now, the black and white he posted ain't really new to people like myself who have done, like, I think I did a full video on Lodi Mac and Jimmy Henchman. If you guys are not tapped in, go to my video. It probably got, I dropped this when I had like 50 subscribers, so it probably did like 2,000 views, but it's still informative, okay? Now, the paperwork is in black and white and King posted, okay? So here's the paperwork if you guys have not seen it yet, okay? So the paperwork states, again, this is from the U.S. Department of Justice report of investigation. And it says, on or about October 9th, 2009, Sergeant Brian Smith received an anonymous call from a cell phone number. The caller stated that we should investigate James Rosman, a.k.a. Jimmy Henchman, in regards to the Lowell Fletcher, a.k.a. Lodi Mac homicide. Now, Lodi Mac, if you guys don't know, this was Tony Yayo's best friend, right? This was Tony Yayo's right-hand man. right? So he was a
That's
real
crazy.
integral part of, of like G Unit and their street reputation. After further investigation, so they investigated this tip. It was discovered that the phone that was used in the anonymous tip was connected to Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. On October 12th, 2009,
So they trying to say the phone that sent an anonymous tip was connected to Curtis Jackson, which is 50 cents.
What?
But how do y'all have proof though? I don't have no proof. Like, so y'all can't say that is him telling because he gave anonymous tip. I mean, anonymous tip is a tell no matter what. You just ain't going to stand. But what? How do y'all know this phone was connected to 50? Do y'all have any proof? Y'all don't have no proof. Yeah, come on, bro. I can't put that on somebody's jacket now. You feel me? That's the whole shit that niggas I be talking about with niggas. Niggas just like to say shit because they just like to say shit. Like, you mean?
Sergeant Brian Smith David Torres arrived at the home of Jackson located at blank Farmington, Connecticut. Jackson confirmed that he was the person who placed the anonymous call and that he
What?
was in fear of his life following the death of Lodi Mack. When asked what he believed the motive for henchmen to murder Lodi Mack, he stated that he believed Lodi Mack was killed for the
Assault.
assault to Jimmy Henchman's 14-year-old son, Lodi, and various band members from the G Unit group had participated in it. Now, the paperwork will state that Jackson stated that he will cooperate with the investigation and will be willing to provide any information he may have in connection to shooting involving Jimmy Henchman. Jackson disclosed that he was shot in the past, and the person who attempted to kill him had been hired by Irvin Lorenzo, aka Irv Gotti, and Kenneth McGriff, aka Supreme, further
Told you.
asserting the
That's what I'm saying. The boy supreme. That's what I'm saying. Like,
What? What?
it all go back to the boy supreme. So maybe he probably did tell then. You feel me? But he didn't tell. He gave anonymous tip. It's still the same though. He basically opened up an investigation. You feel me? Like, but damn, that's crazy. Like, that's what I'm saying. It all circled back. Like, so when they got the boy knocked off, 50 was they trying to say 50 was he was in fear for his life. So he gave anonymous tip to look into the murder and all that shit like that to get them niggas booked to get him out their way so he don't die or some shit. You feel me? Like, but that's crazy. It all circled back. It all circled back in the circle to the boy supreme. It all got something to do with him. That's what I'm saying. So it might be true when they were saying that 50 told on the nigga supreme. You feel me? Like, that's crazy though. Like, I ain't know
fear
that.
for his life. Now, this paperwork has always been called into question. 50 Cent has stated in the past that it was fake. Tony Yayo has also stated in the past that it was fake. Now, if you guys don't know the story of Jimmy Henchman and Lodi Mack, or why Lodi Mack was killed, let me remind you guys.
Reignited the beef, leading to a fresh wave of diss tracks from both 50 Cent and the game. The back and forth was intense, and neither side seemed willing to back down. In 2007, the beef took a dangerous turn. In March of that year, Jimmy Henchman's son was heading into the building where his father's office was located. Tony Yayo and his associate Lodi Mack happened to cross paths with the 14-year-old. They confronted him, and Tony Yayo slapped the kid while Lodi Mack flashed a gun, threatening his life. The boy went inside and told his father about the encounter. The whole incident was caught on camera, leading to Tony Yayo's arrest. Although the charges against Yayo were eventually dismissed, Lodi Mack took the fall, claiming he was the one who hit the boy. He was sentenced to 2 years in prison for the assault. Tragically, just a couple of weeks after Lodi Mack was released from prison, he was shot dead in New York. This wasn't a random act of violence. Jimmy Henchman had put a hit out on him. According to Tony Yayo, the man who Lodi Mack was actually his cellmate in prison.
Jimmy Henchman case, all this is documented. But the hitman was actually in jail with my friend. So he befriended him in jail. And then when he got home, that's the same hitman that was his friend in jail. It was the actual hitman.
The was meticulously planned by Henchman and his associates. They got information about Lodi Mack's release and movements. When they initially tried to identify him, they missed him, but they persisted. Eventually, they found out who Lodi Mac's lawyer was and called the lawyer, pretending to be a friend of a close associate, Biggie. They told the lawyer that Biggie had asked them to look after Lodi Mac now that he was out of prison. Lodi Mac, grateful for the supposed help and thinking a friend was looking out for him, agreed to meet up with them. Tragically, this led to his demise. This was just the beginning of the chaos Jimmy Henchman unleashed on Tony Yayo and 50 Cent. The first
So they called him to try to get him. They try and line him up. They basically lined him up and they succeed. But that's crazy, yo. Like, it all started because a young boy, 14-year-old young boy. Tony Yayo smacked the young boy because the young boy poured the pipe out on him, flashing it and all that shit. He smacking. Young boy go back, tell his pop. They get locked up because this shit all on camera and all that. He get locked up. Folks get Tony Ayo didn't. I think got booked, but he got the charge that got dropped. He bailed out, and the other boy, whatever his name is, he actually one picked the charge up, and then he took the charge on the chin. He got sentenced to 2 years. He came home 2 years later and got smoked from the rip.
time Jimmy
They
tried to
was
kill 50 Cent was
anytime they called this lawyer to act like they was somebody get information on him. He should that's what they knew they wasn't playing. They was really trying to get him out the way.
pretty wild. He was driving down Manhattan's West Side Highway and decided to take his hand off the wheel to grab his gun. As he was passing by 50 Cent's building, he was ready to fire, but he had to stop when he noticed some cops tailing him. That failed attempt didn't deter him though. Jimmy got even more creative and sinister. He actually planned to blow up 50 Cent's bulletproof van. Knowing the cars were bulletproof, he figured an explosion might be the only way to get to 50. Jimmy's vendetta didn't stop there. He kept coming after Yayo and 50. There was a drive-by shooting at Tony Yayo's mom's house, done with a silenced pistol. Jimmy's final attempt on Yayo's life was when he saw Tony Yayo's Bentley parked and decided to spray it with bullets. But, as luck would have it, Yayo was sitting inside his bulletproof van parked just behind the Bentley, so he escaped
Damn.
unharmed. After all these close calls,
Damn, so them niggas really was accurate though. Them niggas really was in the mix. Like, they were trying to kill these niggas every day. Like,
What?
that's crazy. Like, them niggas really was going at it, yo. Like, I ain't know. I mean, I knew 50 was like that though. They always told stories about 50 was like that, but so it's like Tony, yeah, cause they killed Main Man because he was easy, but they were trying to get Tony Ayo because he smacked his son and shit. Well, he smacked his son. You feel me? That's what started the whole John though. You feel me? Like, but they was supposed to turn up a lot. Once you knew whose son you smacked, you was supposed to turn that
50
shit up
Cent
a lot.
decided it was time to strike back. He knew that some of Jimmy Henchman's goons were based in Atlanta. 50 found one of their addresses and started leaving threatening phone calls. He even had his own
What?
goons leave a dead rat on the guy's doorstep.
Jimmy Henchman is currently in jail on like 2 life sentences. He's never getting out. But Jimmy Henchman has maintained that he believes that 50 Cent snitched on him. However, there's been no real validation or verification of that particular paperwork. There's also another paperwork where they claim that 50 Cent put a restraining order on Irv Gotti and Ja Rule. There's no real verification of that paperwork as well. So currently it's just he said, she said. It
bullshit.
really, there's no like real proof of this, right? Now, when Tony Yayo was kind of asked about whether or not he believed that 50 Cent snitched, Tony Yayo said that 50 Cent didn't need to snitch, and he don't believe that 50 Cent told because Jimmy Henchman had enough evidence against him to where they could pick him up.
I'm like, so then I was like, yo, you on some police shit? This nigga was like, nah, your man the police. Who 50 ever told on, nigga? What, 50 had a problem with Preem? Let's get into that too, because 50 had a problem with Preem. Preem was a nigga that was a well-known street nigga. And because Preem is hot, 50 told on niggas? Nah. Y'all both was high profile. 50 was high profile at the time. High profile nigga, supposedly something happened to him or you sent a missile or a torpedo or hit at a nigga. What you think? The feds is gonna be watching. Wrong or right, right? So who a nigga told on? Because when you really think about it, we were supposed to be down with Preem team. Think about it.
50 needs to abort this beef and stop giving this attention because the more 50 Cent
I ain't gonna lie. He kind of made a point though. He made a point right there though because it was like they both are a high profile target. So you send a hit to 50. The feds is not stupid. The feds, and like no matter who they is, the feds, DAs, or they not none of not the none of us not stupid, bro. The feds build a case. They be watching that shit. Like, bro, the feds will let you get away with some shit just to lock you the fuck up 2, 3 years later and make sure you got a life sentence. Like, no bullshit. That's how the feds roll. Like the feds just sit there and watch you bust a track. No bullshit. They'll watch you bust a track for 5 bands. That's like serving and shit. That's like serving undercover cop. They'll watch you, even if it's 10 bands. They'll use the government money, 10 bands, and it's the shit all traceable. The shit got, you know what I mean, the bills and all that shit on there. I'm telling you uh from a story. You feel me? Like passes, like my folks told me this type shit. Like the feds would really build the case with you. They'll really watch you and serve you undercover cop as well. They'll serve you for years, bro, just to put you away for 20 years. Like, so that's the goes. That goes to my saying that like so the board supreme should have knew that already. You just so much of a gangster, you didn't give a fuck. You feel me? You didn't have to watch it back. And they said the nigga Supreme had money. I think they said he funded Murder Inc. You feel me? Like he ran with them Ja Rule and all them niggas. He had money. That's what I'm saying. Some niggas they just got so much money they don't give a fuck. They be on some shit like fuck that shit. It is what it is. You feel me?
Feed into this, the more people tune into King Harris. King Harris have demonstrated he's willing to go as low as he needs to. He has nothing to lose. This is the first time that 50 is beefing with like a real YN. Like we laugh at King Harris for being from the suburbs, but if he's actually out here shooting at people and going
Yeah,
on
I ain't gonna
drills
lie.
and
If he
calling
out
hits on
here
people,
going that
and this
shit,
is clearly a kid with nothing to lose. This kid is in a Maybach and a G wagon trying to catch like trying to catch hats. He obviously got something to prove, and he's willing to
yeah,
take it
he
as far
do.
as 50 is willing to take it. Now 50 Cent like did do some type of like real cryptic response, but I'll be real 50. Like this ain't enough, man. Just leave this alone, bruh. All right, because 50 responded back, and 50 says, to entertain is to provoke emotions. Love me or hate me, it's cool. Just care enough to feel some kind of way. Tomorrow's gonna be a slow news day, or y'all can just make up some ish. I'm busy. LOL. Hey, listen, man. Responding back to rat allegations like that don't usually pan well for a lot of people, man. All right, but now I don't. Now again, I ain't calling 50 no rat. I haven't seen enough verification that those paperwork is real to call 50 a rat. But 50, let this beef go, man. King Harris is waking some stuff up, man. Because look,
Yeah, this shit ain't even that
because
deep.
look, on top of the rat stuff, King Harris also woke up the stuff with 50's baby mama, where now people is covering that. Huge news outlets is posting that video now of the baby mama accusing 50 Cent of burning down their crib with the son in it. Now, 50
Yeah,
Cent is feeling the pressure because you can even look at this where 50 Cent is now claiming, because there's a lot of like negative comments and people kind of like trolling 50 Cent. 50 is now claiming that there's bots on his page, that there's bots who are giving him negative comments. Nah, those ain't bots, 50. Those is like the tide changing, bruh. You was the king troll. You met an even bigger troll now. Let me know what y'all think about this, man.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. 50 was a king. He was a king of all trolls, bro. But now that's like niggas on you like I said, you match your match. So it's time to get that energy back. Niggas feeding you back that energy you was out here doing to other people. That's all. Like, but listen, man, I'm not calling 50 a rat. I'm a big fan of 50. You feel me? Like, but you gotta understand, I like 50 because his music and I like what he do with the business shit. And I like how he give back to a lot of young boys. Like he put a lot of these young boys in the movies and the shows. But now, is he a rat? I don't know that. You feel me? Niggas in the streets would know that. You feel me? Like I don't know that. Like I fuck with the boy Mike Knox too. That run with 50. You feel me? He was supposed to get on my podcast and all that. But you know what I'm saying? Like he still can get on my podcast. It's me. I'm slow as shit on the podcast shit. I gotta still set the podcast up and do all this other shit. But like I don't know, man. Like that type of shit. We doing a reaction video, bro. I don't be in all into that rat allegations and all. Like I don't do shit like that. You feel me? Cause I be mad as shit. Somebody put that on my name. You feel me? Like, and I know I haven't never put nobody away. Never did no whole shit like that. And then shit like that happened to me. You feel me? Like I got statements against me and all that shit. But that's another story though. I got story times and all that shit coming out. Don't forget, look at Sunday. My vlog coming out on Sunday. I'm dropping the screen vlog too, y'all. But it's your boy Reese. Like, subscribe, follow, and I'm out of here. Let's get it.